is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Now, Jack, please come to my office.
Yes, Swanee, we have some homework to give out to our
sure do.
beautiful listeners, or rather a 9 Now streaming task. If you want to win $1,000 cash, this is your chance. Our final 9 Now streaming task is The 100 is a science fiction drama which follows a group of survivors who return to Earth 97 years after a nuclear
It
apocalypse.
sounds good, and thank you for saying nuclear and not nuclear. That's what people say. It
I
annoys
hate
me.
that. In the final moments of Season 4, Episode 10, what does the character Indra say before the episode finishes? Head to 9 Now and find the answer, then head straight to the Nova Player app and register the answer for your chance to win. We will be calling someone tomorrow with $1,000 cash. 9 Now is your world of free entertainment with your favourite shows, exclusive series, live news, sport and more. Stream free now.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I know I'm not supposed to give away any clues to what the word is, but I'm going to tell you what it isn't. The word is not Apate.
Don't.
Ha! Let's talk about the block, shall we? Now that we're talking about 9 and 9 Now, the block's, the Channel 9's juggernaut, The Block, finished last night.
The auction episode is some of the best TV we have in Australia.
And I reckon, I haven't looked at the stats, but I reckon it is usually the highest rating show of the year across the board.
Yeah.
Because even if you haven't watched a frame of it, it's fun.
It'd come close to, yeah,
Because
absolutely.
everyone loves an after. This is before and after. It's the after. The
Agreed.
result.
And how exciting is an auction in real life even?
Exactly. The winners are the sisters, Charlotte and Maddie, and they walked away. They were late to the show because you might not remember this, but early on the original cast, there was a couple there that just disappeared, and then the sisters came in and they took it out in the end. They made $1.65 million.
It was exciting TV, Swanee.
That is so much money.
Do you think it's just because they went last in the auction order? Or is it because of their house?
I never understand that. I feel I just can't get my head around how the position makes a difference. But, apparently it does. But have a listen to how it unfolded.
Come on. On behalf of Maddie and Charlotte, good luck. Your opportunity here and now. Unit 1, up for grabs here and now. When do we get underway?
2.5.
$2.5. Hey, we're happy.
$2.5 million and a good bit it is at 2.5. 3.
3.5 million.
What is that?
What? You just won the block.
3.5?
Oh my God, the Communards? What?
I know, what a tune.
Bronski beat Jimmy Somerville. Welcome to the block. That is so much money, and it really blew Scott Camp's mind.
Yeah.
That pause was real, and obviously people in the control room, the producers, were going, they've just won, tell them they've won. And he's like, what? Because it jumped so much from,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was Mr. Lambo who came in with that crazy amount of money.
Let's talk about this guy, Adrian Portelli. Turns out that he bought every single house that was for sale last night. You didn't see him buy all of them because he had secret squirrel business going on.
We got the royal flush, mate. We bought the whole lot.
We didn't see you bidding in all the auctions.
I had a buyer's agent with me.
3.5 million.
That massive bid at the end, was that sending a message?
That was a message sent. That was my last appearance on the block, and I thought I'd go out with a bang.
Valet to the executive producer's sanity now that Adrian Portelli is not going to buy anymore.
Yeah, legit.
Ooh, they're going to miss him.
Who's going to buy the houses in Daylesford next year?
Well, not us.
No.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
First,
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Mattel have released the Wicked dolls. So the Wicked movie is coming out soon.
Next Thursday, Swanee, hit cinemas.
Next Thursday, and it's got Ariana Grande in it. Everyone's dying to see it. If you love it, you can get a doll. And I'm looking at the one that is Ariana Grande's character. It looks exactly like Ariana Grande.
They've nailed that jaw.
How how do they do it? And the eyes.
Yeah.
Those dreamy little Bambi eyes.
She really looks like a Disney princess in real life.
I'm going to get to a scandalous element on the box, but I've just been reminded. I love a doll of somebody that you know. Like I love to really look at the faces and think, how did they do that? I've had a doll made of me before. There was a promotion or a fancy machine or something, actually through Australia Post, would you believe?
What?
And you would, I know, maybe I dreamt it. I don't know, but
How have you never showed me this? I want to see it IRL.
I think we were working together when I did it. Anyway, you went in and then you got a body scan and then they made you this doll. Anyway, it was at my house. I was wearing a blue and white dress when when it happened. Anyway, so it was me, this little doll. My friend's brother was there from the UK or whatever, and he saw the doll and he picked it up and laughed. Didn't realise that it was of me.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, she's a sturdy lass." She's a sturdy lass. And my friend looked at him and looked at me and was like, ha, ha, ha.
What did you say?
I just pretended I couldn't hear it because I thought, how embarrassing for him.
Nah, make him
Because
feel...
you're right, she is a sturdy lass. But imagine if I'd said, "Oh, that's me." And then
And just watch the ground hopefully open up under him.
I know. Thank God, though, that I didn't have a website on the box, because the website written on this Mattel box of the Ariana Grande Wicked doll is www.wicked.com. And if a kiddie puts that into their computer, they will be taken to a very
Fun.
naughty place.
Yeah.
The sort of place that requires an age authorization in order to get in. Do you know what I mean?
Now, parents are apparently losing their mind over this, Swanee. Is it that big of a deal? Like, Mattel have apologised. Like, there's a little restriction, like you said. You have to tick that you're 18 and over. Is this just outrage for the sake of outrage?
Look, I want to say it is, but I would not care less. I'd go, "Oh, okay, well."
Like you saw some...
Well, you can't even... It's a black page. No.
Also, who's reading the back of those boxes? What kid's going to a website?
Oh, I used to read every single word of every single box I ever received. Absolutely. Cereal box, everything.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Yes.
No, you're lying.
Some people are like that. Yeah, I would have read... If I really wanted this toy and I got it, I would have read every single thing about it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But also... you can find these websites anywhere.
And sorry, parents, your kids already have.
And also 1% of kids have this box from Wicked. 100% of people have got Google. All right, before we go, we need to talk about Sabrina Carpenter. Sapcap. She was performing and there was a mosh pit and somebody weed in it. Ugh. Somebody did a warm wee. Yeah. Please.
Don't pee on me.
Or what rhymes with please? Wheeze. Wheeze. I mean, this is why I would never go into a mosh pit. Because you've got to think, these people have been queuing to get in. They don't want to miss a second. That's the thing. They don't want to miss a second of the performance.
Yeah.
And some people are animals. Absolute animals. Other concert goers felt warm wee.
That would do me in. I would just run a drop dead on the floor there and then.
Oh
that's
my God.
That's awful.
I would pay the entire value of the block to see you in a mosh pit with someone weeing on you.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.